And good evening, everybody. We are live here at the Games Tavern. Welcome back to Dirty Deeds, where a group of us nerdy-ass professionals get together and we play some Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to have a great time tonight. Definitely looking forward to getting started. This is your first time here at the Games Tavern. Welcome. Please make sure you go ahead and follow us here on Twitch. It's free, supports the show, the cast, and the crew. Also remember, not only can you watch us live every Monday, but we also, all our videos are uploaded to YouTube about 48 hours later. So if you missed any of the previous episodes, definitely, if you missed last week, you want to go see that one, go ahead over to YouTube, watch those. This way you can catch up on everything. You should have a great time. I'm definitely excited to get going. I can't wait to see what these guys do tonight. But first, we do have a few announcements for you.
Remember, with watching, if you want to catch up, you can use, if you have Amazon Prime, you can use your free gaming subscription that comes with a Prime membership. And you can use it to support the Games Tavern and show support to the show and cast here. The Prime Game subscribers also get access to a sub-only emotes for our special subscribers and access to the Games Tavern only Discord channel.
And we want to say thank you all so much for your support during the No Kid Hungry charity. We exceeded 400% of our goal, and your donations will provide over 80,000 nutritious meals for children. And that's all thanks to you so much.
And for that and for other things, we love you, our friends. Your support is amazing and humbling always. Tonight, what better way to show your support than cheering on your favorite characters? Your bits and cheers show your support for the cast and crew. Tonight, when we reach 500 bits, we'll award random inspiration to a player. If you cheer 1,000 bits, you get to pick which character gets inspiration. We also have a channel goal of 50 subs this week. Only you can help us get there. Your subs help us get to the point where we can pay the cast and production crew that work so hard in the background. They're amazing.
A humongous thank you to Cobalt Press for sponsoring this show. They have their latest Kickstarter for their Deep Magic spell cards containing over 1,400 spells covered in their Deep Magic book. Go to cobaltpress.com or you can check it out yourself by clicking out the link for Cobalt Press in chat.
Tonight, we are giving away an epic character generator sponsored by Overhead Games. You can check them out at overheadgames.com. The raffle for the package will begin shortly and will continue to take entries until the end of the stream when we pick a winner. Type !epic once you see the notice in the chat that the raffle is live. Must be a follower to enter and must be present in the chat for the staff to contact you to win. So stick around at the end of the show, guys.
Yep, definitely stick around. Should be a blast tonight. So are you all ready to begin?
Maybe.
You sure?
Of course.
Get back into the same headspace.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
No, do I
Okay.
Chop some onions.
I'm prepared.
All right. So
Persevere.
last week, our brave adventurers returned back to New Seer, and they encountered a mysterious woman who called herself Lyra, who claimed to be a member of the Dark Lanterns, the group considered the espionage and the spies of the King of Breland. She was seeking information that the crew had found while they were on their adventure. And not really trusting her, they kind of gave her a little information, but they kind of withheld a lot and they parted ways very swiftly. Then they went forward to go ahead and turn in their quest, so to speak, with Prince Orgev. But upon communicating with the prince, they found out that the prince was not the one who had hired them in the first place. Somebody had impersonated Prince Orgev, the current mayor of Seer, to hire this party to go on that adventure. The prince had never heard of them, had never heard of the individual Leviticus that they were searching for. So they departed from the prince, trying to figure out what was going on around them, when they all noticed that their faithful companion Biscuit, while they were inside, had gone missing. Trying to recover from the day and from their trip, they proceeded to go to the tavern to get some drink and some food, while Tavern went off to the woods, performed a ceremony to acquire his druidic focus. Upon concluding their evening, they all went back to the bunkhouse, laid down for a night of sleep, and they all ended up having dreams and visions. Some of these dreams were of their past. Some were things that may not have yet come, and some were very disturbing indeed. They all woke the next morning only to find that their young companion Echo was not in her bunk. They went out to search for her and found her asleep out in a farm field, curled up next to a bale of hay. They woke her up, made sure she was okay, and as they got ready to depart the area, they noticed a half torn apart cow. The bottom half of the cow was nowhere to be seen, but a trail of blood looked as if it had been flown off towards the mountains. And that is where we find our adventurers now in the early morning as they depart the farm so as not to garner suspicion that they may have caused the mauling of this cow. Adventurers, what would you like to do?
Yeah, full, like quiet sprint, just like hay bale to hay bale, getting out of the field. I think.
Mhm.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll.
All of us?
If you all are trying to be sneaky to get out of here, everybody give me a stealth roll.
Heck yeah.
So I would normally have disadvantage, but I assume I don't have my armor on me right now.
Did you didn't say you put it on when you left, so
Yeah, I just got up in the morning.
That's a 9 for Echo.
okay.
23.
All right.
19.
Okay, you're better off without your armor.
Old man still got moves. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Rose keeping up like, okay.
Taryn?
Oh, I'm not with them.
No, that's right. You did not go. That's right. Steel. Think you're still muted.
The
Yes,
first
I
time you talk
am.
every time.
Always.
Being super
because-
stealthy.
Because there's always a dog barking, and since we don't have Biscuit, we can't blame it on anybody.
There are other dogs. This is big city. There are
Yep.
lots of feral
That's true.
dogs.
There's dogs everywhere.
There's
Let's see.
Cheddar.
For stealth. That's an 18.
An 18.
It's with my
Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay, very nice. So, as a group, you proceed trying to stay out of sight in the early morning. You don't feel like anybody has caught a glimpse of you as you proceed back to where?
The bunkhouse.
You're
Probably
heading-
the bunkhouse.
You're all heading back to the bunkhouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least for a minute. We grab some supplies. Does anybody else need anything from the shops?
I don't think so. I was going to do a little bit of shopping myself, but I think all of us need to keep eyes open for possible new employment right now, as this job did not pan out as well.
True, yeah. Anybody got any coin they can spare? I have a thing I've been working on, and I need to go buy a part.
How much did we get from the prince?
Like 100 gold pieces
Total, right?
total.
God damn it. Look at that smirk over there. Well, Rose,
I tried to convince him that we were worth more than that. You guys didn't back me on that play. I'm just saying.
You tried so hard it hurt. But
Yes, it did. Yes.
You want 10 gold? I've got 10 gold.
Cool.
Okay. So, Taryn, where?
all of my stuff is at the bunker because I don't have anything on me. So
Oh, yeah. All your stuff, your armor, your weapons.
I've got
and everything.
10 gold at the bunkhouse.
Yeah. Taryn, where did you run off to again?
I went back to
That's what you went back to the woods.
the woods or patch of grass or whatever.
Yeah, where you did your little ceremony. That's right. Okay.
Swing some swords, get a little bit of frustration out.
Okay. Yeah. So for some reason, these dreams really got to you all. So, okay. So as the four of you return back to the bunkhouse, you see a young man nailing a piece of paper to right next to the doorway.
Is it a piece of paper or is it the wanted
poster?
So as you approach, I need you all to go ahead and go to document number 1 for me,
God
please.
damn it.
Boy.
I'm stressed. Is it? Okay, that's document 2. Okay. Oh.
So as you look at the piece of paper, it's an attention notice. You see a couple little news articles there real quick. One talking about the Treaty of Thronehold having been signed. The war is now officially over. Tensions are high over the borders. And what about the refugees from Seir? Talks of separation are heard throughout New Seir. The crown wishes to remind the population of New Seir that they are refugees, and by the grace of the crown, they have been given land to reside. Any talk of separation from Breland will be dealt with. The king's own dark lanterns are rumored to be in the area looking for individuals. Several known agitators have gone missing over the last few weeks. No signs of them or what has happened has been discovered. Then there is another article that kind of rings a little bit to you all about Feral Warforged. Rumors of Warforged attacking caravans on the street and cannibalism from Warforged. At the bottom of the document, however, you do see 2 advertisements looking for work. The first one is livestock being slaughtered in the South Fields. Seeking individuals to hunt down and kill the creature responsible. Inquire at Mama Agatha's apothecary. And the second listing is local inventor needs assistance with current project. Ask for Amelia at the Builders Guild offices. Kind of got that one backwards a little bit.
Say it 5 times faster.
What's
Yeah.
the dragon symbol under the Feral Warforged?
Okay, so that symbol there, that is actually a cockatrice. You know it as the symbol of House Civis, one of the dragon-marked houses that's responsible for messaging and stuff like that. Any notice that ever gets posted in pretty much any city throughout all of Corvair usually has this mark on it.
Are they the printing press, basically?
Yes. Yeah, they're responsible for messaging, getting news out, and stuff like that.
House
Briars
Gutenberg.
Guild.
Well,
Well, I think this narrows down our places to look for work. There's
It
enough
actually-
to post it here.
Actually, kind of helps. I was planning on going to see Mama Agatha. We could stop by Celia's. That actually sounds like an interesting job there.
Amelia's?
Amelia's. That feels like something right up your alley.
Yeah.
Inventing and
Building.
assisting.
Yeah. Well, and I've got some, like I said, I've got some things I've been working on myself. So I need to find some parts.
There you go. Should we get the breakfast and then make our way to hit Amelia's first, see what it is, and then go to Agatha?
We're one idiot short.
You guys are at the bunk.
Where is
bunkhouse, right?
Tyrion?
Yeah, they're all at the bunkhouse.
He was so stealthy, I assumed he was behind me this whole time.
Yeah. So I come
I think I
walking
saw
up.
him walking off to the fore. Oh, there he is.
Well,
When it's been a little while since we've all woken up. I probably got up a bit, before you guys. Definitely got up a bit before you guys. Only need like 4 hours. But yeah. So I come walking towards the party.
oh, never mind. I found it.
Speak of him and he shall appear, that sort of thing, yeah?
Oh no, he doesn't appear. He does that. Remember, he swooshes in and out.
This is obscene gesture, I think.
And I try it, and I just like fall to the ground as I still imitate him, and it doesn't work.
Ro like kind of gives like a little flourish, and like it works, but like it's very little.
He said he would teach me eventually.
I look at Steel. What is this? I don't understand. These young people and their fads. I don't understand.
I don't.
All right, old
I
man.
don't acknowledge the.
Okay,
first
boomer.
Yeah, whatever.
It's called Toll the Dead, thank you very much, not the boomer.
They can't even get their spells right.
I mean, these kids, what are they learning?
I don't know spells, remember?
Sure.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yet,
Okay.
just saying. All right, well, let's get some breakfast. What do you say?
Great. Love it. Eating food. Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. Where are you all headed to go get breakfast? Hope's Respite?
Do we have like a kitchen here in the bunkhouse?
Yes, there's a small little makeshift kitchen, but there's nobody there to cook. So you would have but you can use it yourself.
I'm down.
We got eggs.
Do not think we have eggs.
So what supplies do you all have to make food?
Rations.
Some
I've
weird
got-
meat.
I've got wolf bacon.
Yeah. Do we still have? Do we still have wolf meat?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival roll for cooking.
Ro is 100% ignoring this.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go sit by the table and wait for. I don't know what cooking is.
It's 13.
Okay, it's edible. It's decent.
This is Ro's face the whole time.
Yeah, I mean it's wolf bacon.
Yeah.
Very
If anybody
nice.
wants to run to a market, I can grab some eggs.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, we'll go get eggs.
Okay, but probably about a half
Wolf
hour.
steak-
So you
wolf
go
steak
out.
and eggs.
So there's no real market for the food. You just kind of go to a couple of the farms that you know they have some chickens and stuff like that, and you're able to get what maybe a dozen eggs for the
Great.
5 of you.
Love it.
It's only going to cost you, about 3 copper.
Okay. Okay.
Are we purchasing these eggs or are we snagging them?
Ro is
Would you like to
gonna-
purchase them or would you like to snag them?
Technically acquired.
How much are eggs?
About 3 copper for a dozen.
Hmm.
Ro has bought the eggs.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 copper.
I mean, if you snag the chicken, then we have eggs to spare. I mean, just saying.
So now you're
For
gonna.
all we know, Karen's gonna take the head off the chicken and carry it around. It's not worth
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Okay. So you now have eggs and wolf bacon for breakfast.
Ro's like eating around the wolf bacon, just eating eggs.
Do you not want that?
No, all yours.
I'll just.
It howls when I look at it.
Oh.
Yep, just like that.
He's howling good, huh?
Speaking of howling, where's Biscuit? Anyone find him yet?
He hasn't been back.
I don't like that.
No, you did not see Biscuit at all while you were on your way back to the bunkhouse.
Sure, he is fine. He's probably visiting his family.
I thought we were his family.
I think we only met Biscuit a short while ago. He might have.
Yeah, but like, you can become family with someone if you like build a good bond with them.
Of course,
You
but
guys.
thank you. It is very nice to say. But he might also have family of his own that he would like to see.
Don't break her heart, Alceris. Just he'll come back. He'll come back.
Okay.
There's a realistic dad and a nice dad.
Normally it is switched, I think, but this is that time.
So you all have had your breakfast. You've had some small talk, realizing that nobody knows where Biscuit's at. No biscuits with your breakfast
No coffee.
or coffee. So, where would you all like to proceed next?
I mean, Biscuit knows his way around. He'll find us, I hope. But so what job are we taking? We want both? We can do both.
Well,
I'm really
I
curious
needed.
about the fields one. I mean, that was kind of scary to look at. So, and it wasn't me, I promise you.
Well, you guys can go wherever you like, but I got to make a stop off. I need to go over to Celia's.
Amelia.
No, Celia. I want to see if she wants to buy my wolf pelts for some armor or clothes or whatever she's making. You know.
Who is
So-
Celia?
So
Out of character.
Celia Stonearm?
Yep. So
She
Celia
runs
Stonearm
the hammer and
is-
forge.
Yep.
Ah, right.
She runs a hammer and steel forge.
She makes all the armor and clothing and such, or at least sells all
Got
the
it.
clothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Ro would have known that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scratch that
all
for the
do-
record.
Yep. So there is several of the people that run the establishments you all have met in the last couple of years as the city of New Seer was kind of being built and established as this city refugee camp as it is.
Got it.
Yeah. So where are you all headed? Are you splitting up or are you
If you would
sticking
like,
together?
I don't think it would hurt for us to walk around together. I don't think there's any rush in applying for these jobs. I don't think anyone else is looking to tangle with whatever did that to that cow back there. So
Okay.
Can we I'll just make a quick stop off. If you guys want to head over to talk to Mama or whoever, you just got to do.
Mama.
go ahead to see Miss Agatha.
Okay.
All right.
So yes, Taryn.
Oh, I was gonna say, I stand up and tap Echo.
Yes?
We have some stuff that we need to take care of. And I turn to the rest of the party and I say, we'll catch up with you guys later. Okay.
If-
More training?
If Echo
you.
would like to,
I just ate.
Trust me, this you need it.
Never get to go on any fun trips. All right,
Echo,
I'll see you
it
guys
is up to
later.
you. It is up to
No,
you,
it's
Echo.
okay. I'll see you guys soon, I guess.
Okay.
Ro
so-
is just giving Tyrion the side eye.
I don't acknowledge her. This is Tyrion. This isn't the Tyrion that you've come to know. This is the Tyrion that you didn't know before. So before the 2 years, his mannerisms are like that. Like he's more aloof and
more aloof than he usually is.
usually is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
He
when
really
Bro
was.
does this, Tyrion goes,
Okay.
You-
Cape
the
flourishes.
broody Tyrion is back.
All right. Well, don't take too long.
Yeah.
as we walk away, I'm just going to turn and be like, am I in trouble?
To me? To Taryn?
No,
No,
Tim.
to everyone else. I'm just going to mouth to him like, what did I do?
Okay.
I whisper, kick his ass.
Yeah.
So we have Taryn and Echo are going back.
We're going to the forest.
That we lost Phil.
Yeah, I think our DM is Frozone.
Oh no.
He's kind of like, whatcha?
Let's see.
Okay, well.
Oh, sorry, wrong hand.
All right, who's back up?
I will. So I will turn to. I will turn to Ro and to Steel. Say, did he seem a little bit off to you?
Yeah. Something was a tad shady.
I mean, I don't want to judge anyone, but it made me feel a little bit worried after finding Ro out there like that, or after finding Echo. I will admit to being a little bit protective. I do not know if his lessons are always the best measure.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like the coldness.
I thought we were making some headway there.
Yeah, that didn't feel right.
I don't know. I don't know about any of you, but it was not a pleasant evening.
No, it was. No, I can't say I slept well. Yeah. Weird dreams for you guys too.
You'd say that.
Unpleasant, I would say. Not particularly strange to me.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I forget sometimes that, there's a whole world before we were us.
With the morning, it's hard to remember anything from before it. Really, it really kind of shakes your structure.
Yeah.
But yes,
It
those
really-
things did happen.
Hard to see things backwards now, Like, how is that even a world we lived in?
Yeah. I feel like it was it all happened so fast, it was kind of like we went from one entire lifetime straight into another. And it was kind of nice, to not have the same problems. But
Yeah. Guess it was too good
Anyway.
to last. Yeah.
So do we think that he's going to kill Echo, or
Nah,
I
she'll
mean-
probably kill him first.
I'm not.
I think so.
I'm not worried about Echo, but I don't know. He is quick on his feet, but once Echo gets a hit in, then she's pretty solid.
Man, when she gets mad, I've never felt that proud of anything in my whole life. Just that rage makes me feel joy.
I do not know if this is healthy sort of relationship to have. It seems not conducive to a good home.
I don't want her raging at me. I want her raging at Tyrion.
Sure, I'm not saying you would want that, but it's hard analogy to try to come up with, but seems dangerous.
I mean, she turns into, a dangerous is sort of.
Oh no, I know. We have to go and get new boots too, so well aware.
We should grab that. She'll be excited if we have them when we get back.
That's true. Maybe
Yes.
maybe they haven't thrown out the old template and they can just use it again.
You think we can we afford a nice color, or probably not?
I think the
I mean,
question comes do you want
we've
to
got
spend
some-
the money?
We've got some wolf pelts to trade, so
True, but if
True.
she's just going to shred them again, would it not make more sense to just buy them in bulk?
bulk?
I mean, the way she's growing through them is like.
I
We
wonder
will
if
see
they
what
can
they
make
have.
them. I wonder if they can make them like open toe. You know, like
Sandals. Oh
You
my god,
know-
optional toe.
yeah.
Okay,
So-
what did
so
I
like-
miss?
Like a steel toe goes on the boot, but it can come off. So when she, it just goes beep,
Like
Just pops
a
off.
hinge on the boot.
kind of, and then you just put it back.
I guess.
Okay,
we should definitely bring this up later on. And you just see like the gear mechanisms are turning now. He's like,
I see
do-
the steam like from the engine starting to go up. It's like, oh no, he's got something. I know this.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Lost power for a second, but back up now. Yeah, life. So, all right. So, Taryn and Echo, we're gonna go ahead and start with you.
Oh.
You two head back towards behind the bunkhouse.
Are you
What are you
finally going
doing?
to tell me what you did in the forest?
Right at it.
I'm super quiet. I'm not while walking towards the forest. I'm super quiet. I'm not saying anything, just walking.
Okay, so you're heading out to the forest. You're not heading behind the bunkhouse like usual.
Yeah, we're going to the forest.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Hello, I'm talking to you.
And just walking.
yeah, no, he's sus because he hasn't flourished his cape once the whole time.
Sus.
Good catch. Good catch.
I didn't even notice.
Ah, man.
Are we training? Like, are you going to tell me anything? Did you lose your voice?
Yeah.
Oh, it's there.
So we're just walking.
So you go into the same clearing you were in.
Yeah, the same clearing.
Okay, yeah. So after you Echo, you keep trying to get him to respond, and he's just not. He's being a lot really quiet for some reason
Very
today.
shady. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. So after a little walk, you do kind of walk kind of close to the farm where you woke up this morning.
Is the
As-
cow still there?
So you see a group of people out there trying to take care of the cow, a bunch of farmers out there. And you all eventually come to the clearing.
On the way into the clearing, you're just seeing like a lot of trees with slash marks. Seems like a short sword did it, but you can't really tell.
Are you okay?
Sus.
Yeah. I'm fine. So, yeah. Time for training. And I will start setting down my things. And I grab both my short sword. Usually in training, I use one, but this time I grab both.
Oh, it was one for me. I like put out my hand to like take it.
And I do a little spin, the blade flourish.
Different kind of flourish.
Like,
I said no. Both of mine.
am I okay? So I'll take out the double-bladed scimitar and be like, "Are we?"
So I'm putting I getting ready. I said, all right, listen, kid. Although your passiveness is admirable at times, that hesitation can and will get you killed. And I'm not always going to be there to help Ro, help Sarah, Steele. None of us are going to always be by your side. So you need to learn to be more aggressive in a fight. You need to learn, and then I charge without warning, without hesitation.
Ah!
So
I'm gonna like get out of the way. No.
So
Run back.
you barely just escape a blade coming right by your forehead as you duck to the side.
So yeah, so to explain it a little bit more, usually training is we're in a crawl phase. Now we're in a light jog. So we skipped walk. In a light jog.
I don't want to be aggressive. That's the whole point. I wanted to be like casual with this. Like I'll fight, but I don't want to be like, you know, that's too scary for everyone. I'm trying not to.
And I keep on pushing.
All right, he comes in at you again.
I'm just gonna keep trying to dodge. Like I don't want to do this.
Okay, so you go on and on for several minutes of Tyrion just aggressively charging in at you, and you just kind of swiftly getting out of the way. And then go ahead, Tyrion.
Back, and I kick her down.
Okay, so as you're sitting there waiting for him to charge at you again, he kicks you, and you fall straight onto your back, dropping the double-bladed scimitar at your feet.
I throw the short swords into the ground, so I stab them into the ground, and I pick up the scimitar. And
as you pick up the double-bladed scimitar, you hear a small little voice in the back of your head. Do it now.
I ignore it. I hesitate. I flinch back, but I turn and I go to help Echo up.
Okay. Echo reaches up, grabs your hand. You help her back up to her feet.
And while helping her back up to her feet, Tyrion, my vision is flashing between the dreamscape and reality.
Mine too, but mine is like my dream is actually occurring right now because I'm being pulled up. So, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
know that.
So Echo, as you're doing this, you remember your dream. You remember the hard training. You remember all that, and Tyrion helping you up and just telling you to do better, and then going back at it. Tyrion, on the other hand, you remember the dream you had the night before, where the same situation, the same setup, except as you helped Echo up, you ran her through with the double-bladed scimitar. Those visions just back and forth in your mind between stabbing her and your current state now, where she's standing now in front of you, looking expectantly as to what you're doing next.
So do I see? I'm seeing his hesitation, right?
Yeah, so you're seeing him just staring at you right now.
Are you okay? What's going on?
Listen to me, kid. We don't know what the future has in store for us. We have the lantern on our tails, some imposter, and we have the Boromars. We don't know what's gonna happen. So I need for you to do better. I need you to learn how to defend yourself. I need you to do better. I need you to be better.
I'm trying. It's not easy, but I'm trying. Doesn't that count for something?
Counts for a lot, but trying isn't going to keep you from getting killed. And I hand her the scimitar, and I walk back to get my short swords. So again.
Okay, so you walk back, you pick up your swords, and you two continue on with training, as you normally do. Only this time, it is ramped up a little bit compared to what it normally is. And now we're going to shift over to Steele, who I believe you said you were going to go visit Celia. Correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So you work your way through the city over towards the Forge. Forge, no, Forge is called the Hammer and Steel. It is an establishment that is run by House Cannith. The smith there is named Celia Stonearm. As you approach, you see Celia, a large woman, huge, bulging shoulders and arms, working at the forge, working on some nails right now. Her biceps just out in the open as she wears just this leather kind of vest. You see a large dragon mark around her right bicep, which is the mark of making, identifying her as a member of the family of House Cannith.
Looking swole today.
So short, her hair, jet black, kind of spiked at the top, buzzed on the sides. She's just working away at the forge. As you approach, she looks up. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Hey, Celia, how's it going?
Not too bad. Can't complain. What you got for me?
We had a bit of a hunt. Here, I'll just get him out for you. And I put the bag up, and I just reach into the bag and pull out the 4 rolled up wolf's hides and roll them out for her. Pick these up. Want to know if you had any interest in some wolf pelts?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, give me a sec. And she takes the nails that she was working on, throws them in some water, kind of pulls some gloves off her hands, wipes the sweat away from her brow. She's just working at the forge. She's just covered in sweat. She comes walking over, starts looking through the pelts. So, how many you got here?
4 good ones, yeah.
All right. She's kind of looking through. She's kind of picking them up, looking for any kind of tears or anything in them. It's like, tell you what. How about I give you I'll give you 8 gold each.
Sounds fair.
All right, sounds good to me. She kind of reaches under. She pulls out, starts counting them. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. 24 gold.
All right, that's good. You got any boots?
What kind of boots?
Echo went through another pair.
Another?
Yeah.
I swear that girl and her boots.
We're trying.
She kind of looks over. She takes another pair out like she had them ready because she knew. She puts another pair on there. It's like 5 silver.
Yeah.
I make these ones
right.
cheap.
Sounds good. And I was gonna ask. I know you do some gem setting every once in a while.
It's been a while.
You wouldn't happen to know where I could get some onyx, would you?
Some onyx? No, I haven't seen any around here lately.
Any other dark gemstones of any kind?
Not really much here. I mean, I've heard there's onyx up in the mountains, but I'm not really sure.
All right, that's cool. Just looking for some components, some parts. How's the forge working for you? How all the upgrades working?
Yeah, no, it's working pretty good. Good airflow now. Good airflow. Yeah, no, definitely appreciate that help a little while back getting that fixed. Yeah, no, definitely great seeing you again too. Been a little while.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we might be gone for a little bit. Looks like we're trying to grab some work. So
yeah.
We'll be back around.
Yeah, no, definitely come on in. Yeah, always happy to make some more boots for Echo there.
Don't miss us too much.
Okay. Anything else you want to do at the forge?
Anybody else need anything?
Well, you're the only one there right now.
Oh, I thought we were all there. My bad. I
thought you two were going separately. You and Halceris were separate.
No, we
You
were
can go
all
with
walking.
Oh
Oh,
no, I was with Halceris. My bad. Ignore everything I've said.
yeah, because it was. Yeah, Rose
That
and
was
Halceris
amazing.
were going separate.
I thought you were just making an audible. I was like, okay, she's going there.
Yeah.
Rose been
No,
talking
I'm
to
good.
herself the whole time.
She's catcalling Celia as you guys are walking past,
Yeah.
dropping me off.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you're walking by, you see Steele over at the forge talking with Celia. You look over at Celia. She sees you over in the street. And she gives you a little wink.
Looking swole there.
She is.
He is.
Yep. Okay. So Halceris.
All right,
Okay.
I'm just
yeah,
gonna
so
I'm
anything
gonna
else,
go
Steele?
catch up. I'm just gonna
Okay.
go catch up with them.
Okay. So you catch
Well,
up
then-
with
oh.
Ro and Halceris.
Didn't you want to check in with the other job? Steel? The
Oh, not Steele.
Yeah, so it's the three of
the
you.
build.
Okay, we're all here now. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's the three of
Thank
you. The
for
only ones that are not there
clarifying.
right now is Taryn and Echo.
I imagine. I mean, I can do that after we're all done. I mean, I can just swing over.
I mean, yeah,
swing
be
over
happy
the
to.
Builders Guild.
Sure, happy to go with you. I mean, I just will not be of much help in probably that regard. Well, maybe.
No, that's fine. I'll swing over there after we're done looking at this job. And I pass over the boots. Here, Ro, make sure Echo gets those. And don't let me forget about the toe, the ejectable. I'm working on it.
All right, all
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Steel toe boots with a latch.
I thought it was a
Like-
great idea. Okay, if it latches
It is, it
upwards,
is,
she
it
can
is,
still, do her thing, and it'll just whoop.
It like comes up and locks into position, and then you just
Exactly.
bolt it in and snap it back down.
Yes, and the snap
Mhm.
can be like where the like the sole of like a tap shoe, but like obviously not like clickety clackety.
Yeah.
How
Hold
Sarah's
on,
is still
just-
walking.
Yeah. So
Hold
where are
on.
you headed?
I'm
And
gonna say.
I'll head to Mama Agatha.
Okay.
I'm gonna run back over to the forge real quick and just be like, I have an idea. Do you have some time later? Maybe can I stop back by and talk through some thoughts?
She's just in there. Yep. Be here all
All right.
day.
Okay.
Doesn't stop, just keeps going.
No, she's working away.
She's used to it by now.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, just watching her do it, you can tell she just doesn't get tired. She just keeps going.
Whew.
That grip strength, yo.
Yep. Okay, so as you all proceed on to you approach Mama Agatha's. Again, as you approach, the sign on the outside the door says Mama Agatha's, and you see the symbol of House Cannith as well. As our group knows, Mama Agatha is an alchemist. You as you enter the shop, just a wave of various aromas, some sweet, some very bitter, some kind of foul,
Achoo!
all hit you at the same time. It's almost like walking into one of those aisles with all the different colognes and stuff all at one time.
Oh God, one more. Achoo!
And as you enter, you see sitting in a chair, eyes closed, snoring, is the figure of Lady Agatha, a human woman, and maybe what everybody guesses is her mid-90s. However, if rumor has it, she was living before the war, which doesn't make sense for a human. She's just kind of sitting there in her chair, rocking back and forth a little bit, eyes closed. You hear a little snoring coming from her. Long gray hair. It's going all the way down her back. She's kind of hunched over a little bit.
There.
Uh,
Madam Agatha. Hello. We are here. Madam. No, not on the
Hey.
table.
Mama,
hello?
you're
She opens her eyes, looks up, and as soon as she gets a look at you, Halceris, so, hello.
And a good day to you too as well, Agatha. How are you feeling?
Better now.
Uh,
But what brings you to my shop?
we saw some interesting news posted in the street, and we're inquiring about a job.
I got a job for you there, sweetie.
Ro popped her head out like,
And she kind of slowly pushes her way up out of her chair. Yeah.
Snickering.
yeah. Ro's just
What?
kind of nudging Steel.
What job was this again?
And there was some trouble with mutilated livestock.
Oh, right. Come over here, dear.
Yeah, go closer, Halceris.
And she kind of walks her way over to the bar, and you can tell she's really hunched over. I mean, she's definitely seen many years.
I
And
reach out a hand to give her a shoulder to grab onto and walk her over.
She
Nudging
reaches up
Steel.
and she starts caressing your arm as you walk her over to the counter.
I put
Is
the hand
Ro
on my-
uncomfortable by old people? Is that what's going on?
What?
Is Ro
No.
uncomfortable by old people?
No,
Oh, no.
Just what actual relationships might look like. She's just
Yeah.
uncomfortable with that.
so
I'm just
she
uncomfortable.
she walks.
She's either catcalling or she's snickering at the fact that people have actual feelings.
Yes. So you help Mama Agatha over to the counter, and she sits there and kind of reaches under a little bit, and she pulls out this what looks like a large dart, I should say. It's probably maybe 1.5 to 2 feet long. It's sharp at one point, and she places it up on the countertop. See, you see this, honey?
I do. Can I make a history check? Have I ever seen something like this before?
Not history. I will need you to go ahead and make a survival check.
But I want to look through my own history. Okay, fine. I make survival. It's not bad. 16.
A 16. You can tell this came from some sort of creature.
This is
A
organic.
creature that it looks like it was detached from a creature and projected towards something. And she looks at it, she's like, this was pulled out of one of the cows.
Interesting. I will pick it up. Do you mind?
Please, I need help finding it.
I'll take it and kind of test its tensile strength in my hands and stuff.
It's pretty
Steel.
solid.
Steel, take a look at this. I'll toss it to Steel.
Does this have any kind of magical essence that I can determine right now?
Give me an Arcana roll.
Okay. And let's see. That would be a 23.
So the 23, there's not really any magic to it, but whatever it came from isn't it. Came from some sort of magical creature in a way.
That's what I mean. Does it come,
Yeah.
is it extra planar? Is it is there magical?
So you're
It
not
came
getting
from
much
some-
magic off of, but you can tell the creature it's from is not like a common
Normal.
creature. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're holding it, it does feel almost like solid bone in a way.
Hmm.
How long has this been a problem, Agatha?
So this just happened. This one, and she kind of starts to nod off a little bit.
Agatha.
Yeah,
Agatha,
yeah.
have you checked to see if there's anything? Is there any kind of fluid or anything inside of this thing?
No, but
No.
no, but I can use it for potions.
Do you know what this is,
What?
Agatha?
I do. And she
Agatha,
Manticore.
what?
Sorry, dear. I think there's a manticore in the mountains.
Oh.
It definitely fits the description of a large, not a bird flying in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how many attacks like this have you seen?
It just started about a week ago.
How many a night? Just one?
It's been one a night. They don't take the whole cow, just half.
Okay. That's better than, 4 cows.
What is the pay on the job?
So I don't and she kind of stutters for a second. I'm only interested in these. And she picks up the spike. I will pay you 3 gold per spike.
Where do these spikes come from on the manticores?
Their tail.
Like, do they just have one, or like, do they have a bunch of them in there or something? How does that work?
I've never actually seen one before. I know that they grow back though.
Do you know if the local farmers would also want to chip in for solving a problem like this?
Maybe the prince will too.
We have not always had the best luck, but it is possibility. But
I know
we
you
will.
can do it, Halceris. And she winks at you.
You and your sweet words. You'll give me cavity. Thank you very much, Agatha. We will do what we can, I believe.
Agatha, I was hoping I could ask you a couple of questions real quick before we move on.
Yes, Orange One.
So, first, you wouldn't happen to have any gems for your cast and stuff? Would you have anything around that I could maybe purchase from you?
Unfortunately, no, not right now. I need them for my potions.
Would you know anybody who'd have something to sell?
In about 2 weeks, we're supposed to have supplies coming in from House Cannith. Maybe there'll be some in there.
All right. And this manticore thing, you say it's kind of magical, right? You can use its bones and stuff for things, right?
I can use. There's some potions I can make using the tail spikes.
But would any of the parts be good for making magic items?
Maybe. I don't. I mean, those wings are like dragons, supposedly.
All right, so maybe a wing tendon or something would be good for a magic infuser, right?
Maybe. I mean, if you're looking for stuff to infuse magic, your best bet's dragon shards.
Yeah, but I mean, how quick am I going to get a hold of a dragon shard around here?
How quick's anybody going to get them?
Right, exactly. We got to do this the old-fashioned way. So, just working on some projects for some folks, and wanted to see if there's anything I could use that for. So,
have you talked to Amelia yet?
No, haven't been over there.
Okay, she's got some projects.
I was heading that direction after we leave here.
Oh, okay, good, good. That young lady needs some help.
All right.
And thank you, Agatha. As always, it has been a pleasure to be in your company, and I'll shake her hand and give it a quick kiss on the hand.
And you see her kind of blush a little bit.
Oh.
Come back anytime, sweetie.
Make my way out the door.
Once we're
I
out the
hate
door,
to see you go, but I love to watch you leave.
Ro is just like,
Once
I
we're
work
out on
it's
the
fine.
once we're out on the street, I'm gonna turn to Ro and go, "Oh, hell, Saris! Oh,
sweetie.
I'm going to miss you."
So
And just like
much.
fun.
Ro is gonna hold out her arm for Steel.
Oh, thank you, dear. You're so strong.
I'm so
Yes,
strong.
it's fun.
I'm
Yes.
Haltheris. So strong.
Gotta do the accent.
I
I
can't.
mean, I normally do not sound like, I am Hal Saris. I'm talking like this.
I don't hear a difference. Do you, Steel?
No, I think it was a good impression. I think it's
Alright,
pretty
it's
good.
very good. Have laugh, have laugh.
Okay, so as the three of you are joking around, heading out, we're going to cut quickly back to Tavern and Echo as they continue their training in this clearing in the woods.
We pan back and you see Tavern once again knocking Echo over.
I just get back up.
Come on. You gotta do better.
I told you I'm trying.
Not trying hard enough. And I charge. You can't win everything, and I'm swinging the swords. You can't win everything being on the defensive. You have to be the aggressor.
I don't want to hurt people.
And I kick her
Just-
again.
I'm gonna block.
Okay, this time you actually block it.
That's better. And then I kick her with the other foot.
You can't keep. This wasn't. You didn't even taught me these like double moves yet. Where I thought we're taking it slow.
You don't have time for slow. Get up.
What's this impending doom that seems to be looming over your head?
Well, for starters, we have the Bormar, we have the lanterns.
You already listed it. I
yeah.
know. I've been there. I've been listening. I'm not as
Echo,
dumb
at
as you
this-
think I am.
at this point, you start feeling deep in your chest just anger starting to well up inside you.
Do I see it? Do I
Give
notice?
me a insight.
Two dice. I don't see it.
No,
That's
you
a
don't.
3 plus 7. It's a
Yep.
7.
Nope, you don't catch it.
All right, cool. So I continue pushing out. Come on. Let's do better. Get angry. Be the aggressor. And I kick her again.
This time she swiftly dodges out of the way.
I'm gonna. I'm frustrated, and I'm probably not thinking clearly. So I'm just gonna run at him and impulsively and recklessly attack.
Okay.
Yes.
You see a side of Echo Terran that you have not seen yet. As for some reason, her just ferocity on her attack caught you off guard, and she slams you down to the ground.
And I'm gonna have the blade, not the hilt, the center part of the scimitar at its neck. Be like, I don't like getting angry. I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want to hurt my family. Why is that so hard for you to understand?
Well, for one, you can't hurt me. And then I
Kind of.
flip it. We flip over. So now I have the upper hand. I'm
Okay.
in her guard. First of all, you can't hurt me if you don't try. You're not trying too hard. And second of all, you can't hurt your family if you can't find them.
I wasn't talking about them. I was talking about you and Ro and House Stairs and Steel.
For a moment, there was a look of regret. For a moment, because I knew, but we washed all that away. You heard what I said.
Okay. And you continue, you both get back up and you continue on with your training. All right, back to the other three. I love the emotion y'all are putting into this. It's awesome. I love it. All right, Ro, Steele, and House Saris, you have just left the awkward situation that was Mama Agatha.
It's fine.
Yeah, what was awkward about that? It was amazing.
It was a little awkward for me, but
that's fair.
But no, so y'all have left Mama Agatha's, giving House Saris a hard time as you depart. Where are you headed next?
I'm heading to Amelia's.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Onwards. Rose
Okay.
is here for the ride.
Okay. So as you approach the Builders Guild, you walk into the front door. Again, on the south side, sign of House Cannith. House Cannith has got a big presence here.
Got a lot of
You see it.
presents here.
I mean, they do House Cannith has been really responsible for a lot of the construction and the building up of stuff here, being the bearers of the mark of making. They do a lot of that stuff. So they have actually helped quite a bit with establishing New Seer. You walk into the main door and you walk into a small little office / workshop and you do not see anybody in there. You do, however, see that a door in the back leading outside is open. And you can hear metal on metal banging and the voice of a woman just cursing up a storm.
Rose like writing down things to say later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as
Second,
well
guys.
check that out.
Yeah. I'm gonna head to the. I think I'm fairly familiar with this sound. All right. I'm gonna head to the door and take a look.
Okay.
I'm just gonna peek out and see if I see Amelia back there.
So as you peek out, you look out into this open yard and you see a pair of feet sticking out from underneath a contraption you have not seen before. The body of it almost looks as if it may be the body of a horse. And it has a saddle bolted onto this contraption. Along the bottom of it, you see rings that do look kind of familiar, as if they were on an airship. You recognize them as the rings that control the elementals for the airships. And you just see the pair of feet, and you see them moving as whoever it is that's underneath this contraption, hammering away at something.
I'm not gonna go quietly. I'm just gonna like walk over and just give the contraption a little a soft kick.
Okay, as you kick that, you hear the sound of metal on metal, something falling, and you hear, ah, dang it, what the? As you hear a hammer fall
Amelia,
down.
what kind of contraption rat trap thing you got going on here?
Who the? Hold on a second. And you see her, she pulls herself out from underneath the contraption. And so you see a young human woman, probably about 28 years old or so, in her late 20s, maybe early 30s, shoulder length red curly hair, just dirt and grease just smeared all over her face. Kind of holding her eyes like, what? Don't surprise people like that. Man, that hurt. My eye.
I don't know.
Pump
I don't know
them
what you're talking about.
Oh. And she's kind of like keeping her eye closed.
When I
And
hear,
it
when I hear
clearly you can tell the hammer fell and like hit her right in the eye.
You
When I
got
hear
some,
the
you got
owls
some
and
meat
whatnot,
you can
I'm gonna
slap
go.
on there? Is there a cold box?
She kind of sits up, stands up, dusts. You see her dusting dirt and stuff off. She's wearing a dark blue trench coat, and she's got a plaid shirt on. She's got bright green eyes. She's just kind of looking at you. Goes like this with her hand across her forehead, and it just got this. Now she's got this black smear right across her forehead. She's like, "Yeah, what can I do for y'all?"
Well, I heard you need a hand, and it looks like you need a hand. You probably need 4 of them, actually.
She looks back at. She's like, "Yeah, no, this has been my life's work right here."
Can I approach
Yeah.
the craft, the thing?
Yeah, so you approach it, and it almost looks like I said, the main body of it looks almost like a horse in a way, but where like the head would come up, it's not like a horse's head, but it's almost like a set of what we would call handlebars.
Sure. Which forms. I imagine this is the steering apparatus.
She kind of looks at you. She's like, yeah. That's the plan anyway.
How are you
Yeah.
able to work out these binding rings?
Well, so Armand's been helping me. And you all know Armand is the guy that runs the Far Traveler, which is the transportation for New Seer. So that's where all the mage carriages depart from and come to. So it's a major travel hub for this area. Yeah, no, Armin's been helping me with that. This right here is supposed to be a personal transportation device.
Like
So
a
instead of
mage
having a
carriage
horse-
for one.
Or a horse,
Yeah.
but you don't have to feed it, you know. I haven't quite come up with a name for it yet, though.
With a ring
I mean-
binding like this, is it, and I'll kind of just give it the once over looking around.
So when you look at it, it looks like the way the bindings are, the ring would go along the length of the body and loop back down underneath it and then back almost like a tank track.
Does it roll, or is it supposed to hover? I don't. What's the plan there?
Well, that's where I'm kind of running into the trouble. So until I can get the materials to actually bind the elemental, I won't know for sure. It's supposed to hover above the ground.
Well, then you got your name right there. It's a hover horse.
I like that. It's a hover horse. Yeah.
I don't say anything. I'm just like, not my invention, but it's what you do.
Yeah, I like that. So anyway, what brings you all here?
Saw your advertisement in the paper.
Convenient, huh? Yeah, so this is the invention, the hover horse. I like that name. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call him. So
What's wrong, Halceris? You look like you ate like a sour fruit or something.
No, just trying to get a closer look at these little things in here, fine-tuned mechanisms.
Oh yeah. Hey, this is right up your alley. You know about flying boat stuff, right?
Not particularly. I've studied once or twice.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I study is a normally as a cleric you study quite a bit. So
So what do you
he's
think?
being modest. We were on this airship this one time. Actually, that's how we met. And we were falling. Like we were pretty sure we were all gonna die. At least I was. But Halsera's there. He knew where all the stuff was and where it worked and all that.
it's not like I've been on the ship before. I've traveled. I am a vassal of the church. I have been around. Not my first time on an airship.
So you're not a member of House Lorander then?
Do I look that pompous?
You never know. But yeah, no. So I mean, I need the power for these things.
You need an elemental to bind.
So the elemental we can handle.
Really?
Yes, Armin's helping me with the elementals. Because of the size of these, they don't need the full size elementals like the airships and stuff do. We can just use Mephits or something.
That is remarkably clever.
But no, what I need is the power source to bind it. As most magical items need, I need some dragon shards.
Yeah, that's where I thought this was going.
Yeah. But I can't have just any dragon shards. I need the
Oh no.
Oh no. What do
Cyberus
we need?
dragon shards.
He needs dragon shards.
His house needs dragon shards.
Exactly.
No, they're very expensive dragon shards. They're the most magical, you might say. So, it makes sense though. The binding would not require as much power regarding it as a smaller craft.
So I mean, like Rose obviously like seen elementals, but like I doubt she's ever interacted with one. But
Sure.
like, so I was just like, can you speak to elementals? Like, you think they would power these ships if we offered them food?
Candy. Yeah.
I mean, the elemental is like a force of nature. They do speak. It is the dialect of primordial. Is a very guttural tongue, but no, they are known to speak it. But it is not normally to reason with. As far as I know, Lyrander does not ask or employ the elementals that power their ships. It is a binding of a creature to suit this purpose.
I just feel like the little barbaric, isn't it?
They are not overly intelligent creatures. An elemental is more of a mass of power.
More barbaric than tying up 6 or 8 horses and making them run until they die.
I don't find that particularly appealing either, but
it's more like using a sail to capture wind than it is to, it's an element of nature.
I mean, it's a good question. The ethics of binding creatures to serve. It's just an important question to ask. I think it is within their bounds to not bind anything that is of a higher intelligence. Something that can choose these things for itself.
yeah, it just it seems like a sad existence, doesn't it? Even for a creature like that, isn't freedom worth something?
I imagine. But they are normally kind of creatures of chaos, though.
I think they probably have just as much freedom on the elemental plane as they would. I mean, they're under a rule there too. I don't think it makes a difference one way or the other. Nature's nature. It does its thing.
Have you guys ever been to other planes?
Yes, I am made of money. I forgot to mention this fact.
Oh, that would have been really helpful to know when we were scrounging.
Yeah, no, always. I'd like to travel between planes when I have weekend off.
Hey, do gods give you weekends, or are you always a cleric?
I am happily always at the service of the gods.
Wow, I just love these conversations I come right back into. So sorry about that. I don't know what's going on in my area, but power dropped out on me for a couple of seconds again, but I'm back up and running.
Tunes into here. Do gods give you weekends?
No, but apparently they don't want me streaming today or something. I don't know. So, so you were in the middle of a conversation with Amelia.
And then
She's
we
telling me
waxed
that
philosophical.
she needed Sybaris dragon shards in order to make these devices function.
Where are you going to get those?
She just kind of looks out. She see her kicking a rock. I've heard rumors. That's why I need some people to go out and look. Apparently, there's a ship that went down about 2 years ago just inside the Mournlands. Apparently, there was a bunch of dragon shards on board. Don't know if they're still there, but it's the only lead I've got.
You are trying to ask people to go into the Mournlands?
Yeah.
Good luck with this.
How much would you pay these hypothetical people?
So, I'd be willing to pay 500 gold per shard.
Do I know if that's above market price?
It is.
Yeah.
I know it's a dangerous area, and according to the rumors, it's not far inside the Dead Grey Mist, but it's the only lead I've got right now.
Let me talk to the group here real quick. Come with me, and we're gonna walk off to the side and mutter amongst ourselves.
Okay.
I don't think we should take that job. I want the money. You know me. I want the money, but
I mean, I don't very much wish to venture into the morning again, but
you know what ship they're talking about, right?
Oh yeah.
You put it together.
I probably started that damn rumor.
Okay, but we don't want to go back to that ship. I'm telling you this. I can't explain it, but we don't want to be back on that ship.
I mean, I know I don't want to be back on that ship. I don't want to be anywhere near connected with anything that happened on that ship. But you got to admit, it's a lot of gold.
It may not change your mind, but you guys talked about having some rough sleep last night, right?
Yeah.
We did.
I woke up sweating because last night I had a vision of the ship going down again. And you remember that big guy?
I remember. He'd be hard to forget.
In the vision, he woke up after we crashed the ship.
Oh.
I mean, a nightmare can be a lot of things. It can be triggered by stress. We had also just been through a very stressful Warforged scenario.
I don't know how you dream, but I could feel it humming when it got started. I could feel it. This wasn't just my normal nightmare.
But you understand.
I don't think I'm against it, man.
I mean, you understand though that the Warforge cannot activate without a Soul Forge. I mean, they were corpses or unused bodies at that point.
But
I know how they're made. I've seen them come to life before, but I'm telling you, there's something wrong.
Look,
and you guys know as well as I do, the Mournlands is not a place to be mucking about.
Look, I don't know. You guys don't know. I don't know anything about this stuff. Not really, but I wouldn't be too surprised if things are walking around in there that no one saw coming, that no one's prepared for, that we certainly aren't prepared for. All I'm saying is 500 gold per shard.
I get it, but after seeing what we saw in the cave, I'll do whatever you guys do. I'll follow. I mean, I'll have your backs, but I'm telling you, this is we'd be walking into something nasty.
I think perhaps we acknowledge that this is available to us. We say we are not going right away. We take Agatha's job first, see how that goes. Perhaps we find ourselves better suited for this longer range sort of trip. But I do not think this is something to do now.
That sounds like the smart plan. We have so many people on our tail, just with the Boromars. And that kind of money could, I don't know, it could help us. It could help us hide. It could help us run. It could save our lives in the end. So, just saying, we should keep an ear out and
I get you.
Maybe
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna stop you guys. I'm not gonna, back down from a fight. I just feel it in my gut. There's something wrong with going back to that ship, more than just everything we've done the past 2 years to forget about it.
At this point, you all hear Amelia kind of chime in from a distance. What if I sweetened the deal?
How sweet.
I really thought she was going to say, I can hear you, right?
It's like, what if I throw in a couple of these hover horses on top?
How many's a couple?
Depend on how many shards you bring back.
Something to think about. Can we take a few and get back to you when we get back to you?
Yeah. I mean, it's open. Whoever brings them to me first.
All right.
That's fair.
Have there been any other inquiring groups about this job?
There was one group that came by earlier. They headed out straight away.
Well, let us know if they come back.
Will do. So, and a steel. I think I got something you might like to play around with.
Yeah.
And she goes over to one of her little workbenches. She tosses you this small cube.
Oh God, there it is.
So you recognize it as a Doodrick cube. It's a small little puzzle cube that's made up of smaller little cubes that you turn them around and you eventually get all the colors onto one side.
Doodrick.
She said, this is actually an experiment of mine that I cannot seem for the life of me to figure out. So this I like to call a portable hut, so to speak. So when you solve it, you press one of the middle squares on any of the sides, and it creates a small little hut for you to sleep in. That protects you from the outside. However, when you go to try to, you have to solve it first in order for it to recharge its ability. But for some reason, whenever I solve it, and I put it down, it changes itself back up again. Something's wrong with it, and I can't figure it out.
All right. I'll play with it.
So I've tried working with it for a few months now, and I'll get it to reset itself like once every 20 times or something like that.
Oh, that reminds me. I've been everywhere, but I'm just checking. You got any spare component stuff sitting around?
What do you need?
I need some gems. I was looking for maybe a bit of onyx or maybe some obsidian, anything like that. Just a nice little gemstone.
Let me see what I got real quick. And she kind of rubs her hands on her shirt. You just see grease smears. She goes over to another one of the workbenches. She starts pulling some crates and stuff out. She's looking, and she pulls out a small piece of onyx. It's like, is this what you need right here?
I think so. How much do you think that piece is worth?
She's
I mean, like from a material standpoint, how much is it actually worth?
How much
are you
going
to charge me?
Yeah, how much are you looking for?
100 GP.
Okay. She kind of looks at it. It's roughly about 100 gold piece value.
All right.
She's like, what do you need it for?
Finishing a project. If I've got 75 gold that I can part with right now, but if you part with it, I'll let you finish with me.
She kind of looks at it, looks at you. Tell you what, I'll give it to you for 50 and consider it an advance on you completing that job for me.
Okay.
She tosses it over to you.
All right. I toss the 50 gold and we'll be back.
Look forward to it. Just please next time, don't scare me when I'm under the hover horse.
Next time you shouldn't be so loud. You can hear me coming.
You know how it is.
As we walk out the front door, I will turn to Steel.
Go put some ice on that.
Was that 50 gold of the 100 that we just received?
No. I sold those wolf pelts. I had 20 gold. We each got 20 gold out of the 100. So, and then just gold that I've had from doing odd jobs. So, no, yeah. The rest, I didn't. If you guys want, I'll reimburse you. Was it Ro or was it who gave me the here? Bro. You can have your 10 gold back. Sorry about that. Once I think I'm good.
Sounds good.
Very good.
Okay.
Was it just me or was that last few minutes a little spicy there, Steel?
What is it that you are after today? This is a thing for you today, I think.
Bro, I think you need to start thinking with something else up here, okay? All right.
Okay.
You're asking for.
I mean, if you want us to go over to where they do the transportation, if you're shipping all the time, but you just let me know.
Okay. So as you all conclude your business with Celia, Taryn and Echo, was there anything else you all wish to do before heading back to the city? After you finish laughing.
Oh, we're not laughing. I'm frustrated.
Oh. I'll have to get back into,
After the shipping comment, it's really hard to.
Yeah, just got. All right. Okay, where were we? Where did we do
Honestly,
that?
chasing you around the forest.
Yeah. So you were able to get Echo to kind of more aggressively attack you, but still not
Impulsive
quite
and
lose her cool
aggressive.
yet.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
impulsive. Just
attacking you
making
almost
some rash
recklessly at times.
decisions. Not the best.
Right. So now, okay, so we're circling each other in this clearing, and I look at her.
Are we done yet?
I say, "Come on, you're a skillfoot, aren't you? You've never met one so weak." Then,
I'm a clawfoot.
yeah. Same things.
No, we're different.
So we clash again. So we clash, and we're in that sword on sword fighting for.
Okay.
And I look her directly in the
Call
eye.
me weak?
Yeah, I did. And then I look in her eyes and I say, "You say we're a family? We're only here because we have nowhere else to go. Steel, Halceris, Row, they don't care for you. Me, I'm only here because of this." And I gesture towards the double-bladed scimitar. And finally I say, "The minute you become even more useless than you are now, you'll be dumped, left behind, stranded, all alone."
You're lying.
And with a heavy heart, I finally say, "I wish I was."
So I drop my guard and I drop to the floor and my insides start boiling and I get really, really upset. Like, I know he's not telling, I know he's clearly trying to get to me, but I'm obviously letting it get to myself. And the clawfoot within me wants to come out, but I'm like, no, it's not time. We already went through it. We can't let that happen again. And so I just get really, really frustrated and very flustered, and I just get angry, and I'm just going to scream. Like, it's a loud pitched scream with tears in my eyes.
Let it out. Harness the anger. Use it.
And I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And I'm just going to, I'm going to run to him, and I'm going to push him to the ground and be like, "You're lying to me." But I don't know if at the same time if you're telling the truth. Please tell me you're lying.
So you just see Echo on top of you, just tears running down her face, just
like shaking.
Yeah.
Like,
And I don't respond. I just look at her with a stern and stoic look.
and so I'm still angry, but like my face drops. And I just get up and walk away.
okay.
And I head back to, I guess, I don't know where I'm heading. I'm just going to walk away.
Okay. I'm guessing you probably start heading back towards town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So Taryn has accomplished his mission.
But at what cost?
At what cost, indeed.
Especially if the cantrap dads hear that you did that.
If Ro hears, you're done.
So as
Emotionally.
Taryn, I'm guessing you probably do you get up and follow Echo?
No.
No? You gonna stay there for a while?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the rest of the party, as you all proceed to leave Celia's and the Builders Guild, a young man, probably in his mid-teens, comes running up to you and hands you, Steele, a letter. You're muted.
I open it.
Okay. So
No, I was just coughing.
Oh, okay. So if you can go ahead and go to document 3. What am I doing? As you open it up, you find it is a letter addressed to you or the group. It says, "My friends, I fear we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. As a show of cooperation, I have some information for you on your missing companion. My operatives tell me that he's been taken to a small grove to the northeast. We have reason to believe that there are dark experiments taking place there. I am authorized to pay for any information that you can gather on these experiments. I know that you don't trust me, but believe me, I have only the best interest of Breland in mind. P.S. The Boromars are still not aware of your current location." And it is signed Lyra.
D-speech.
I resist the urge to tear the letter. I crumple it slightly and hand it to Halceris. And I go, "Gotta go get the others."
Ro just like
Gotta-
peers over his shoulder to read it.
Missing companion. The dog?
I think either she kidnapped or led someone to kidnap our dog. Regardless, we gotta go. And now,
Yeah, let's go get Biscuit.
Knowing that there's no way this isn't happening, especially with Echo. If Echo finds out, she would go off on her own. It's like, all right, let us go investigate.
Okay.
let's go
Why
get
get this bread when you can get this biscuit?
Ha!
That's a good one. I like that. So I think at this point, this is probably going to be a good spot for us to go ahead and take a short break. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take 5 minutes so we can go ahead and refill our waters, stuff like that. Give everybody a chance to get up, stretch your legs. So don't forget though, during the break, if you actually have any questions for the cast, go ahead, type question in all capitals, followed by whatever the question is. And when we come back from the break, I'm going to go ahead and read 2 or 3 of the questions that we'll answer before we get started back up again.
I know I asked this question a couple times, but I still haven't found the answer. Have you guys checked out the Games Tavern Patreon? You definitely should, and it's the best way to support the show. Just go to patreon.com/thegamestavern. It's all one word, and you get your hands on this amazing content. The latest updates include early access to the interviews from the Games Tavern Happy Hour, miniatures, paint plans from that Minis Paint Show, and battle maps and plugin encounters in your game.
Also, don't forget we're doing a giveaway from our friends at Overhead Games. So in the chat right now, you can type !epic in the chat and to enter to win an epic character generator to create realistic avatars of your characters. All thanks to Overhead Games.
All right. So we'll be right back in about 5 minutes.
Hi, it's Reed from Whiskey Magic and Destruction, here to tell you about That Minis Paint Show, every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific. On That Minis Paint Show, we're going to paint miniatures every Sunday, showing you how quick and easy it is to paint miniatures to a high standard for your tabletop, using the same miniatures we're going to. In addition to that, we'll have guests, and audience questions and participation is awesome and expected. So be sure to tune in, ask your pet questions about painting, and have a great time with us. We'll see you on the Paint Show.
All right, and welcome back from our break. So we do have a couple of actually really good questions in the chat, so we're going to go ahead and knock those out here real quick. The first question we have is from Impaired Visionaries. What made you want to play the class that you are playing? So why don't we go ahead and we'll start with Steel.
As he takes this.
Okay. Sorry.
Kind of caught you off guard there.
No, yeah, you caught me in between peanuts. So, as soon as we said Eberron, I was like, I just knew Artificer because I was reading about it and I was like, it just clicked in my head that that's what I wanted to be. And specifically where I'm going with the Artificer, I wanted to have like a specific like kind of design for my character, so I kind of had that in mind. And then I was looking as far as like having Steel be kind of an out there character. I didn't want to be, I don't know, I don't like min-maxing that much. I like playing things that are interesting, so knowing that like there's like maybe one Artificer per clan ever in Hobgoblin Society, I was like, I like that idea. I'm the weird one. I'm down for that.
Yep, no, definitely. I remember the concept when you first brought it up. I thought it was pretty cool. Ro.
Well, I have been told that I'm fighty as a person. So that, but also I kind of liked the idea of playing a fighter that was like, you know, the standard amount of traumatized and false bravado, but more just like that like has a lot of stuff to work through that like will heavily impact the way that she fights. And so I don't know, I just wanted a character that like didn't necessarily have the kinds of tools that magic would give her in a normal situation, but that like would have to overcome those hurdles in a fighty manner.
All right, Taryn.
I just think every party needs at least, you know, one ranged fighter, someone who could get the far away guys. So that's why I picked the ranger. Those guys are fun. Being far away, deal a lot of damage or a moderate amount of damage, I guess. For his backstory, well, I wanted to be Batman. So I decided to make him broody and live out that childhood dream.
Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to be Batman growing up.
Yeah.
All right, Echo.
Well, to be honest, I'm very spell casting makes me very nervous. any forms, just because like there's just so many options and I get overwhelmed. So it's like I prefer melee classes in general. But who doesn't want to rage and be a raging tank? So I just kind of shifted. That was unintentional, towards being a barbarian. It's like, but I guess the way I'm playing her is like fight or flight, mostly flight, some fight.
Yep. No, I love the purity, the childish, like scared of it kind of
naivete.
Like, naive. There we go. Yeah. And Halceris.
I love clerics. Clerics are the best class, hands down. They cannot be beat. The best spellcasters. No, I love clerics. I love the utility. I love being depended on. Like, I like being a healer is good, but I like the fact that there's so much more to do with clerics than just healing. And I played before.
Hugs.
Like hugs.
I thought you said pugs.
I cast
No
hugs.
pugs. I don't cast pugs. But I played before with mid-maxed clerics who do just like untold damage. But I chose this is the knowledge domain, which I don't see a lot of representation for, and it's so cool. Like I never got for role playing, and it's just a very open to get those like intelligence checks in that just are sometimes that go over certain parties, and I think it's a really cool chance because like so many of you are so good at damage dealing. It's like, all right, I'll just kick back. Like if it gets into it, I still have inflict wounds and guiding bolt, but I don't need them. So you know what, I'll just chill out.
All right. Yep. So yeah,
Like we would do all the damage and we'd be like, Halceris, can you help us? And you'd be like, got you.
I got you.
So
Don't worry.
That gives you a little bit of insight as to why the party dynamic is kind of the way it is, at least class-wise. The other question we had, which chat I think already kind of figured out the answer, and I think we all know the answer already. But Warrior Streak asked, "What's more important, Biscuit the dog or a Manticore?"
So this feels like a targeted question. I feel personally victimized.
Important in what sense?
The correct answer is Biscuit.
Biscuit is
That
the
is
only
the correct answer. Yes.
However, if Biscuit were to turn into a Manticore, I'm just saying we got both.
We also have a DM that can totally make it happen. No pressure.
As the DM kills us all and Biscuit rules the world.
Yeah. We'll be finding out what happens to Biscuit pretty soon.
Whoa.
So, with that,
I feel like you did that to Biscuit though. Like we just adopted and we're like, let's make it.
So, as we come back to our story, Taryn and Echo just had their very tense moment in the grove as Echo, going into a rage, slams Taryn to the ground and walks off. As our other three adventurers have departed from the Builders Guild after speaking with Celia about a job. And that's where we're going to pick back up with Halceris, Steele, and Roe. What are you all doing after you receive this letter from Lyra?
Let's go get Echo and the elf. Come on.
Go ahead and I don't believe we will need any extra provisions for this kind of trek, but yeah, we'll head back. Wait for them to come. Get battle ready, I guess. I'll put on my armor.
Okay.
All right. Head back
So
to
you all
bunkhouse.
head back to the bunkhouse?
Mm-hmm.
Taryn, how long are you planning on staying out in your little grove there?
Not too long. Just a slight contemplation of the path and the decisions that I had to make in order to better my mentee. So
Okay.
the deep sigh after Echo clears the forest, with the tree line, then I'll probably head back.
Okay. So not too far behind Echo then.
Yeah.
Okay. And Echo, are you heading back to the bunkhouse or are you heading elsewhere?
I'll head back to the bunkhouse for now.
Okay. All right. So as Steele, Halceris, and Ro, you all arrive, you do not at this moment see either Ro or Taryn. But as you get ready,
Echo?
yeah. One of these weeks, I'm actually not going to make that mistake. One of these weeks. We'll
No
see.
pressure.
It'll only be like episode
Pressure.
100 or something. So shortly after you start getting ready, you see Echo come walking into the bunkhouse. I need all of you to go ahead and the three of you to give me a quick perception roll.
Oh, God. Like, what if y'all just roll low? No one noticed it.
17.
Okay.
6.
Woof. I got an 8. I didn't see Jack.
Okay, so Steele,
no.
Steele's the only one that really notices. As you see Echo walk in, you see streaks where you can tell she'd been crying.
What do you do?
What?
Echo?
Yeah, I'm just like very dejected and like I just kind of avoid eye contact. What?
I mean, we could kill him. You know that, right? Are you okay?
I'll get back to you on it.
I don't mean to like make you any more upset, but
No, it's okay.
we've got a lead on Biscuit, and we need to head out. Like,
Is
right
he
away.
okay?
Lyra sent us a message saying that he's up north in some kind of experimentation things going on. I don't know, but I know she's up to no good and something bad's gonna happen, but I'm pretty sure that she's telling the truth at least.
How far away is it?
I honestly don't know. But how far where did I gotta look at the letter.
Yep. So according to the
Road to the
letter, it just
northeast.
says it's to the northeast.
Northeast. It doesn't say how far, just north.
Nope, it does not.
We're gonna head that way.
Okay. Look, we can go.
Okay. And a short while later, maybe about another 10, 15 minutes goes by and Taryn comes walking in.
I just go to my room, by the way. Or like not my room, my bed.
Yeah.
I just like, sit in my bed kind of looking down.
All right, so you are now all back together at the bunkhouse.
Just want to make it known that the hood on my cloak is up and my mask is up. So basically, it's back to the beginning when he was more shut off and secluded from. When I was more shut off and secluded from everyone.
You get an immediate death stare.
Did we hear Steele ask her that?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I rolled so low. I'm in my room changing into my armor.
Yeah.
We
Well,
don't
no,
have
so
rooms.
Oh, right.
You're all
But you're
one thing.
in your armor. You're like,
Yeah.
Armor.
The role was to see if you could see like the streaks and stuff on her face. Him having that conversation, you're all close enough to where you would have heard that.
What's your deal, Taryn? What? You decided that you're in a mood, so you're gonna go pick on Echo some?
Yeah.
Great.
leave it, Ro.
Right.
Look, we got other things to deal with.
All right.
We got to head out. Got a lead on Biscuit. We're gonna go northeast and try to find him.
I'm gonna make my way to the door and walk by Taryn and shoulder shove him I say, try it again, and you and I are going to have a training session. And I walk out.
Y'all are so supportive. It's making me feel mushy.
Everybody's protective of Echo in their own way. Even Taryn.
Yeah, but we like picking on him.
All right.
Okay. So as y'all finish getting yourselves ready, it's maybe about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. How do y'all wish to proceed?
Just started walking northeast.
Didn't get enough money for horses, so just walking.
Man, those hover horses would come in handy right now.
That's such a bad name. Ugh. I didn't want to say it while we were at the shop, but ugh.
What are you talking
sorry.
about?
No.
What are you talking about?
So inelegant. Hover horse is. Oh.
So I mean, okay.
What?
You know what? I don't have an opinion either way. But what is your idea then?
Don't know. It's something little more like elemental airship or elemental galleon. They're so
Oh,
grandiose.
right, because airship is so eloquent. It is a ship in the air. Woo, airship. Come on.
Hover
I
horse.
say we call it
It's a horse that hovers. I did the
It's
exact
not a
same
horse.
thing.
It's a steel box.
Wait, it's not a horse.
a legged cloud. A sky mare.
A mage horse. I don't know. Like, come on. It's as good as any. Hover horse works just fine.
As you all depart the bunkhouse having this conversation, you're getting all sorts of looks from people.
Metal stallion.
I feel like most people around here would know that this is what Haceris and Steel fight about on a regular basis is semantics.
No, but I mean, they still watch because they find it amusing.
A sky stallion.
A ground fly horse.
If it could fly, Sky Stallion would be awesome. I like Sky Stallion if it could actually take off.
Fly stallion, no fly. That's the name. That's it, folks.
Rolls off the tongue like a wagon rolling off hill into ravine.
Go wheel.
Into a pile of sticks. We can all agree Ro doesn't name anything, right? Okay, good.
So as you all proceed out the north gate of New Seer, you have the road that goes to the north. If you actually look at the map 3, this shows you the blown up area that you are located in. New Seer is located at the Blue Diamond. So the letter only told you that this grove was to the northeast, heading in the direction of the Mournland. So you have the road going north to Star Alaska and the road going east to Kenran. Do y'all wish to utilize the road for portion, or do you plan on just going straight across the plains?
I mean, we don't know where we're even going, so straight across the plains in a northeasterly fashion seems prudent, I guess.
She said go that way. I figure we just go that way until we get some sign of something.
Yep. Seconded.
Pretty well.
Okay.
Do we see any do I see any sign of like any kind of like tracks or movement like from this perspective?
I mean, you see it because you're still at the gate. There's a lot of traffic in and out. And
I meant like off the road. Like, is there a lot of off-road traffic?
I mean, there is. So the entire outside of the city is all farmland.
Right. Okay.
So there's just all different kinds of crops and stuff being grown to help make food and stuff for everybody living here. So as you proceed out, what kind of pace do you all plan on traveling?
Like a brisk walk.
Brisk.
Moderate pace.
Brisk too.
Okay, so a moderate pace.
Brisket.
Brisket.
Okay. So you all start to travel out into the plains. You go through a few of the farmlands and stuff like that. And then you kind of get to the outskirts of the farms, and you just see open plains and rolling hills. So everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
Sure thing, boss.
Can't get much worse than the last one. Here we go.
Again.
No, it can. It can get so much worse. Oh, great.
An 8 for
Dirty
Echo.
20.
Dirty 20.
2 dirty 20s.
Perception,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
22.
22. Okay.
Must be so nice to perceive a lot. What's it like?
You're just looking at the ground and looking sad.
That's true. I'm not
Yeah. Yeah.
just,
It's a 7 for Halceris. A net 2. So good.
Wow.
So as you're traveling on, you do see what looks like some storm clouds off in the distance coming in towards you. So it looks like you may have a rainy evening ahead.
Wonderful.
Yay.
kind of matches the attitude.
Hey,
Kinda
Steel. You figure out that little hut yet?
You're muted.
Muted. Mute.
Sorry, my biscuit came to join me for a second. He's been woofing. So while we're walking, I'm going to try and solve the puzzle.
Okay, so what I need you to do is go ahead and give me a percentile dice.
Oh, I was going to ask for you to give a help action, but never mind.
Both D10s.
Yes, both D10s. One
All
of
right.
them's your 10 slot.
I always knew that Dudix cubes were all random. There's never any skill to solving a Dudix cube.
11.
Okay, with an 11, after several minutes of playing around with it, you solve it. And as soon as you put it in your hand, it jumbles itself right back up again.
Can I make a tinkering check? See if I can make some little adjustments while we're walking.
While you're walking, I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult, but yeah.
Sure.
All right, go and give me a tinker's check.
Anticipation.
I know
Sorry,
we're all just like frozen.
I have to do math.
No, I'm the only one that gets to disconnect tonight. Okay, and hopefully no more.
That's a 21.
So 21. So kind of messing around with it as you're walking through, you can't quite figure out what's going on with it right now. So going forward with this cube, I will let you each day, you can take some time with it. The more time you spend working on it, it'll be a little easier. And eventually, if you work on it long enough, the chance of it staying is going to get greater. So, but at this point in time, it's not staying solved at the moment.
Okay.
All right, so you all keep proceeding on for a few more hours, and you start to feel a light drizzle. And the sun is also starting to go down as it's starting to get darker and darker.
Is there any place around here that would be conducive to camping? Cropping of trees, perhaps?
Or do we see any farms?
So no, you have already passed the farms.
Okay.
Yep. No, so you are out in pretty much open plains right now. Let me see if there is a tree there.
Is looking at a map he'll use to kill us
I was going to say, is it on a map that you're going to use soon?
So there
Oh,
is
good.
a tree that you can see and some bushes that are kind of over by a rock out in the middle of the field. You can kind of get some cover in the trees.
I believe it would be best to make camp for the night. There's no sense in
All right.
trekking in the rain.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay. So y'all go and find a nice little spot for you to camp out at. Do you set a fire?
I mean, it's gonna
Probably.
rain, right? So Steel, we lost you again.
It'd be kind of pointless to do that.
Okay. So y'all kind of huddle up under a tree, try to find as dry of a spot as you can to go ahead and hunker down for the evening. Who is going to take the first watch?
I'll do it.
Okay, Echo. Are you joining her, Steel, or no?
Sure.
No, I'll take second then.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take second with Steel. We all know I'm no good on my own.
It is pretty
take-
dark out tonight.
I'll take third.
I'll take the last
Okay.
4 hours of the.
All right, Echo. Taking the first watch. Go ahead and give me a perception roll. At disadvantage because it is now coming down harder on the rain.
Dang it. How long does the watch typically last, by the way?
A couple hours.
Okay. I'm pretty upset. So I'm just gonna, while no one is really noticing, I'll just go towards, am I toward like a tree that's kind of separate from everywhere else?
So no, so there's like a decent sized boulder right there, and there's a tree coming up by it, and so it's kind of giving you a little bit of shelter, but all around it is just open field right now.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I'm kind of separate from everyone. Like they don't necessarily see, or maybe they do. I don't know. I'm still worked up, so I'm gonna actually let myself shift, just for the sake of the watch. It doesn't really give me any advantage in terms of my watch, but just kind of like protection of being vulnerable.
Yep.
And you want what check did you want?
Perception. At disadvantage.
Oh no. All right, well, roll again. Oh, I rolled a 4 and a 20.
No.
So your first couple hours as you watch in your shifted form, you're just visions of you and Taryn and the Grove are just running through your head.
Yep.
And you don't really see anything. So your watch comes to a close. You go to try to get what little bit of sleep you can.
I'm
As you
unshifted and I go, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And then you wake up Steel and Row for the second watch.
Oh, anything? Nothing happened? Okay. Ooh.
All right. Steel and Row. Who is going to make
I will aid Steel by being here.
So it's a straight roll. It's not a.
It's going to be a straight roll.
Okay.
It will be a straight roll.
All right. That is a 10.
That is a 10. Okay. Next couple hours go by. You see some lightning in the back, off in the distance, but it's just more rain coming down.
Really pouring out there.
Yeah, it's
It's a good early spring rain. All right. Who is taking the third watch? All right. Halceris.
Seeing how wet it is and everything, I just grab the holy symbol. Bless my eyes so that I may see. And I will give myself a quick guidance. And perception disadvantage plus an E4. Hey, 2 12s. That's not terrible. And a D4. And a 4. Awesome. So that's 17 plus 4 is 21. Go.
Wow.
21. Okay. So as you look off into the distance, looking through the rain, and you see lightning striking in the background, off in the distance towards the moorlands, you see what looks like some sort of floating light. And it blinks out, and then it's back. And then there's 2 of them blinking in and out as they seem to be getting closer to you.
How large do they appear? Are they
From the distance you're seeing right now, it's just like this little speck of light that's first it flashes red, then blue, then it just kind of, it's a weird little flash. It's almost black. Then it's red and blue.
Have I ever seen anything like this? Like a lantern, perhaps?
No. This looks completely unfamiliar to you from this distance.
And it's coming towards us?
You now see 3 of them look like they're coming towards you.
How far away?
Right at this point in time, maybe about 300 feet or so.
I will kick the boots of Tavern, who is next on watch. And
Has it been 4 hours since the first?
Yeah, it's been yeah.
I'm
So
up.
you're up.
something approaching. I'm not sure what it is. Can you make it out?
I'll take a look.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check at disadvantage. They are closer now.
Clickety clackety.
Put a hole in the wall.
Do it, you won't.
You said disadvantage, right?
Yes.
And that is 18.
So with an 18 at this distance, it almost looks like some sort of floating spear. And now both of you, as it's 250 feet away from you now,
UFO.
you see little arcs coming off of them. You see an arc of lightning, some fire coming off of it. It's almost like flaring in magical energy.
Oi, up and at them. And I'll, the rest of you up. No. And can I kick boots?
I just went to sleep.
Yep, hold on. Something is approaching.
Okay.
Go kill it.
Seen anything like this before?
Well, first of all, let's go. I need everybody to go ahead and go to battle map 1.
Ooh, spicy.
Not diplomacy map 1?
Nope.
Romance.
Not diplomacy.
What's the term for us too?
That'd be fun for them to name that.
Okay, so is what I need you to do is take your icons and put them down in the lower right portion of the map. Those are the trees that you are currently under.
Lower right portion.
And I'm over here like,
They're in the lower right portion of the map now.
Yep. All right, Ro, where are you gonna be? Where are you at?
well, I already put myself there.
I'm not seeing it having moved.
Oh, sorry.
That's 'cause-
I kept moving Echo by accident. My bad.
So I'm not the only one that
Wow.
makes a mistake. Okay,
Oh,
that's good.
man.
Identity crisis.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Or is
DM
it
has
my
ruined
fault?
everything.
It's my fault because I keep calling you the wrong names.
I don't even know who I am now.
Yep. Okay, so as you all come to, you look out and you see what looks like some floating black orbs that are just constantly shooting out a small jet of lightning, some fire. You see some frost come off of it. You just see some shadow dripping from it. You see these 3 orbs slowly approaching you. Any of you who wish to make an Arcana check to try to
I am doing
identify what
that.
these might be, go ahead and do so.
I will do this as well.
I don't even know why I bothered. It's a 5.
Good. Wall, baby. Whoa.
Give myself a quick guidance too.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
10.
13 plus...
15.
16.
15, 16. But somebody got a 5, they said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
Thanks
Don't
for
sound
rubbing
so
it in,
excited.
DM.
I'm just confirming.
One of you said you rolled real bad. Now, which one was that?
Did one of
Yeah.
you say you were a moron? Oh, yeah, me.
So Steel and Halceris. What did you get, Taryn?
A 4.
Oh, 4. Okay, yeah. Magic is new to you.
Say it.
But for Steel particularly, you've seen this before. Halceris, you've kind of seen but read more about it before. This almost looks like when somebody casts Chaos Bolt. As it almost looks like the projectile that leaves when they cast the spell. But you've never seen them like this. These are almost acting as if they've got their own sentience at the moment.
Sentient spells.
So, at this time, I need you all to go ahead and roll initiative.
Yes.
It's been a while
I
since
roll
I've heard
initiative
that
with
phrase.
this die, and it never goes well, but I can't stop doing it.
Yeah.
I threw it.
I can't quit
Throw it
you.
off the wall. Throw it off the wall. I'm
It
telling
got
you.
mad, and it tried to show me, and now it's an 18.
Oh,
Nice.
Also an 18 for Halceris.
as
Oh
well.
wait, you're gonna ask.
Yeah, I was just excited.
Okay, Ro and Halceris both got 18s, okay?
Kieran also has an 18.
Okay, Echo and Steel, you both got 18s as well?
You just say they did.
I mean,
It's
if you
fine.
want to give us a
Well,
plus
no.
11, I'll take
No.
it.
It just seems
No,
to be
I go ahead.
Echo got a 7.
okay.
I got a 13.
Okay.
I know it's going to be tricky to figure out who goes fastest between the elderly man and the two dex-based fighters, but
I mean, also, they got an 18 as well.
Gosh darn.
So,
Do you just want Steel and Echo to like watch?
Go.
It's totally fine. You guys got it.
18 club.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
So, between Taryn and Ro, who's got the higher dex?
I think it's Taryn, actually.
I think it is. What's your dex?
16.
16.
Okay, well, how do we...
This
All
happened
right.
before.
Just
You
go,
wrote
just go.
Chambode, but you did it bad.
Yeah,
You-
you all did not know how to do paper, rock, scissors bad. You did it bad, so.
You,
Taryn will go first this
Taryn,
time.
go first. You were awake first.
Yeah. Then it'll be Ro. Then will be Halceris.
Yeah.
Then will be these things.
Those things.
Then we got Steel. And then we got Echo. Okay. So as we go to the top of the round on this, you see as these things approach you, they're starting to flare more and more.
I
So-
before they start approaching, I yell, "Hey, Ro, don't forget, you got a fun toy to play with."
True.
Okay. So first in the order is Taryn.
How far did you say they were?
So they were at 250 at one point, but now that's where they are on the map. As everybody was getting up.
That's still boxes. So I want to use my Mask of the Wild feature to attempt to hide in the heavy rain.
You're gonna attempt to hide in the heavy rain. Okay.
Yes.
So what does that feature do?
It's I can attempt Mask of the Wild. You can attempt to hide even when you're only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena.
Okay, perfect.
Phenomena.
So go ahead, give me a stealth roll.
Stealthy Delthy, baby. Son of a duck. 11.
11. Okay, let me. Okay. It's hard to tell if they spotted you or not because they don't have eyes. You think you're hidden.
Cool. Good enough for me. And then I move here. Right here. 35. And I will shoot a little arrow after these guys.
Okay, after which one?
The one in the middle.
Okay, go ahead, give me an attack roll.
Wait, but as a bonus action, when I take out the arrow, I touch it to my my brand new fashionable necklace.
Okay.
And the arrow starts to get like thorns, like a rose stem.
Okay.
And I cast Hill of Thorns on the arrow.
Nice.
And I fire at the middle fella.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Attack roll. Shablam. What's that? Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
Oh.
That is a nat 20.
That is a nat 20.
Okay, go ahead and give me damage.
Okay, now I gotta find the notes. Okay, let's see. Does the damage for Hill of Thorns double as well?
Yes.
Yay, that's fun. Let's get my D8s out here. That's a shiny one. Yeah. Pentagram. Box the dice there. Alright, cool. 2D8. So that's an 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 3 is 15. The damage modifier is multiply.
No, you don't multiply. It's
Just the dice.
it's double the dice.
Okay, does it? Okay, so 12, 15 initial damage on the first one, and then for Hill of Thorns, let's get that. The other two, how far are they in?
So one of them is
No,
15 feet away, and the other one's 20 feet away.
Ah, darn. I can't count. Well, he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
The one in the middle.
Yeah,
Okay, what's the DC?
12.
It makes it.
Oh no, you butt.
14.
Okay.
Does it still do extra damage or no?
Half damage on a successful roll. So let's roll my D10. Spicy dice.
Why is it spicy?
That's a 10. So 5 damage. So
5
20 damage in total.
Okay, so as you fire your arrow at this, you see the arrow go into it and explode. You see the thorns come out of it, and it didn't seem to make the impact you thought it was going to make. I mean, you feel like you may have damaged it, but not. It's really starting to sputter right now, though. A lot more than the other two.
That was fun. That's the spell, and my turn there.
Okay. Ro, you are up.
There's not a whole lot that I can do from here. So Ro is just gonna kind of move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm just gonna kind of move up here, just so that I'm kind of like out of the clump.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold an action to fire my crossbow. So the trigger will be if any of those things comes within range.
Okay. What's the range?
It says 80/320, and I can never remember what that means.
So the 80 is
And then 320
up to 80
disadvantage.
feet is regular attack. Anything beyond 80 up to 320 is disadvantage.
Okay, so if they come within 80, I'll fire.
Okay.
2 of them are within 80 of you right now.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
I want to say they are.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah, 2 of
can't
them
count. All right, shooting it then.
Which one?
Which one? Which two are 80? This one in the top
The-
corner?
The top right and the middle one should be within your range.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot top
Top
right.
right. Okay.
So that is
You
17
get a
plus
plus
5.
1.
Oh, so that's a 24 to hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit it.
And then D8. Oh god, I wasn't prepared. Oh god, D8.
Well, you should always be prepared.
Oh, that's an 8. Okay, so that's 11 damage.
So that's
Plus
11
1 more.
damage.
With a
Plus
plus
one
one on
more?
it.
Yeah.
Attack and damage.
12 damage.
The 12 damage. Okay, so you strike. You see the bolt go out, strike this thing, and it. Because this is it's a magical bolt, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
bolt of light that
Yep,
shoots
so-
out the crossbow.
You see it strike this thing, and the orb just kind of recoils back from it. And it just starts really sputtering a lot more as well now. Yeah.
That's it. That's my turn. Yeah.
Okay, Halceris, you are up.
Would you say, DM, did I rest enough to change out spells, or was that
No.
interrupted?
That was
Okay.
interrupted.
All right, then. This is okay. You want to take away that from me? Then that's fine. I am going to then see Ro has blasted this light and look back at Steel. Like, damn, this is good. And I'll look at her and say, I do not want to be outdone. And I'll clench my holy symbol and turn my hand. And as I do, light will form around it. And then I'll release, and I'm going to shoot Guiding Bolt at the one on the far left.
Okay. All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Guiding Bolt, here it comes. Gonna hit definite. Hey, that's not good bad. Is 20 to hit.
That's going to hit as well.
Hell yes.
Yep.
Take this. My first damage. Oh, wow. 2 5s and 2 1s. Woof. 12 damage, radiant, and it is now illuminated by sparks of its own energy mixed with my own.
Okay. Yeah, so now you see the one orb there on the left, as it's sputtering out the fire and the lightning and all that, you see this glowing, bright, radiant light kind of swirling around it. Okay, next up are these. So that one's going to move up. This one comes a little closer, as well as this one. And each of them, as they start to sputter and sputter more, you see each of them, almost like they're a replica of them, is shooting out from it. One of them is going after Ro.
Who knew?
So that is going to be a 12 to hit you.
Absolutely hits. Oh, does not hit. Does not hit. Does not hit.
Okay.
12.
I was like, wait a minute. I just
Nick.
assumed you'd hit.
The next one is going after Halceris.
Hey, welcome.
And it just whizzes right over your head. That was a natural one.
Matrix dive.
And then the one on the far left is going to take a shot at Tavern. Because it can see you. So that's going to be a 16 to hit. You're muted.
16 hits.
Okay. So as this comes out at you, make sure everybody hears that sound.
What?
So you see another smaller orb coming straight at you, and you get struck in the chest by this dark orb. You take 10 points of fire damage as this dark orb strikes you in the chest and just flares out.
You said 10?
10.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
Damn.
Well, that's that's some spicy. Spicy.
Yes. Spicy. Okay. Next up, we have Steel.
I just look at Taryn and I go, oh, that looks like it hurt. And I'll just walk over to him a little bit and put a hand out. I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds at him.
Okay.
Hey, max health.
Woo!
That's 11 points, so you are fully healed, sir.
Yay.
Okay.
Epic.
Actually grow another finger because it was more.
Ah,
Would that mess up my bow skills?
No,
You
it's
get
just
more
extra.
grip strength. You get
More
an extra
grip
finger of grip
So-
strength.
All right, we now go down to Echo as you realize that your friends are in a fight. You're coming to.
Well, I'm kind of far away, so I'm gonna kind of run about 30 feet ahead.
Okay.
I'll count afterwards, and I'm just gonna chuck my boomerang at the center orb thing.
Okay. Go ahead, give me an attack roll.
Please hit. It's a natural 20.
Okay, yeah, give me a damage roll.
Okay.
Trusty boomerang.
Wait, do I? Oh yeah. Okay, red rolled. Okay. 6. Not
So
much damage.
6.
No.
So as you throw the boomerang, you see it spin out. As it swings around, it strikes this orb, and the orb just shatters, and it disappears. And the boomerang comes back to you.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
Better than last time.
Ignore.
Anything else?
No, since that's all I can do.
Don't forget to move your token though.
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm just counting the 30.
Okay. Next, we go back to the top of the round with Tavern.
Badoops. Well, since I saw that, hiding didn't work too well. I moved 35 feet right here. And I shoot the left one.
Okay. so
Advantage because of guiding bolt.
Yes.
Ooh, advantage.
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 Advantageous.
Just keeps getting worse.
Okay, advantage. Offended throw. Good thing, because one was a 17.
17 is gonna hit it.
Ooh, let's toss this over against the wall. That's fine. 4 damage, and I want to mark it as my favorite foe.
Okay. So
That's
you
a-
mark it as your favorite foe as you see the arrow fly out towards it, and the arrow goes straight through it.
Ooh, that's not good. I'm gonna just roll this d4 though for that favorite foe damage. And that is 4. Yay. So 8.
So that's another 4 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage in total.
Okay, so as the arrow flies straight through it, this one as well, you see the energy kind of let go and it just.
That was a waste. All right.
All right, anything else?
No, I end my turn there.
Okay, Ro, you are up.
Right, well, we got one move from here, folks. So we're gonna shoot the crossbow.
Okay.
Shooty shoot. So that is a 19 to hit
That's gonna hit.
and a 10 damage.
Again, as you shoot this this crossbow, this light bolt goes flying out. It hits the center of this dark orb, and it just.
Oh, love it.
Anything else?
Scan for anything. Can I use a bonus action to just scan and see if there's anything around us that we've missed?
Give me a perception roll.
Yeah, it literally never goes well.
You got it right now.
At
It didn't
disadvantage.
go well. 8.
Oh, it's also at disadvantage.
Oh, well, it can't get that
Because
much
it's
worse.
raining, it's dark, and you're in healing.
Rolls 2.
It's a 10 now, so
Okay.
8.
Yeah. So, nope, you don't see anything in the ring.
Great. Guys, there's
House.
nothing out there.
Yep. Halceris, you're up.
All right. I will, yeah, I'm not putting my guard down because I'm not fully understanding. I'll turn to Steel and say, did you see their caster? and I will take just a couple steps forward, and then I will, I guess, use an action to try to survey if I see anything else going on around.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Hey, shit. Yeah. Disadvantage?
Yes.
Or, yep. Okay.
Because it's still running.
Sure. Okay. I'll use my action then to give me guidance.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably not that one. Holy shnikes. Okay. I rolled a 17 and I was like, oh, that's probably not the one I'm going to get. And then I rolled a nat 20. So, 22, I'll throw the D4 on there anyways. Holy shnikes. Again, 26 total.
Okay, so you see, coming from the northwest on this map, you do see 3 more of them at probably about 200 feet out from you right now on their way towards you.
Okay. Heads up, they're coming from the left. And that is, that's all I've got with my turn.
Okay. So I'm just going to kind of, even though they're not quite within range yet, I'm just kind of putting them in the general direction that they're coming from.
I hate them.
So right now they are roughly 200 feet out from you.
Gotcha.
All right. Next up is Steel.
I'm gonna have to get closer. So, let's do. I'm gonna dash towards where I saw one of the. Did we see them like fall apart? Like, did it look like they were mechanical, or did they just vanish?
So it just looked like they just vanished. You can give me an Arcana roll.
Okay.
Oh, the balloon.
Okay.
I didn't catch that.
Oh no, I'm mumbling to myself.
Oh, okay.
8.
It looked like they popped like a balloon.
They're too far away. I'm
With
going
the rain
to,
and everything, it's kind of hard to tell.
I'm going to dash forward and put up the shield and the mace. I'm gonna dash forward.
Okay.
Going, let's say 5, 10, 15, 20. Right about Shaw.
Okay.
Kind of heading towards where the middle one was.
Guys, what if these are Biscuit?
What? Don't say things
Shut
like
your
don't say
mouth!
things like that.
Not say that.
Oh,
Echo.
no.
Echo, you're up.
They're still so far away, so I'll move another 30 feet.
Okay.
Right next to Steel. And then I'm gonna aim for the one on the right side.
So from where you're at, they're probably still about 150 feet out. So they're off. So you can't use it right now. I'm just kind of showing the direction they're coming from. So they are off the map right now.
Oh no, I can't do anything.
Yeah. No, so they're still a little ways out.
All right, if I dash, then I can just double my speed and then like stay there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll just dash and chill.
Dash and chill.
Okay.
Nah.
Tyrion, or Taryn, you're up.
Oh, well, that was
So
the 150
this next
feet, right?
round, they will be on the map. Just to let you know.
So if I moved 30 feet now, should I move my token another 30 feet and then leave
Yeah,
there?
that's what if you want to get that close to them,
Yeah.
sure.
Get him, Echo. Go on.
So can I see them? Would I be able to shoot at them? Since
If you moved closer, I would say you can, yes.
Okay, cool. 1, 2, 12.
Because your bow is like what, 150?
150, yeah. So that's how I was going to stay where I was. I moved there, and let's get the shooting.
Okay, which one are you shooting?
Left.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Switch it up. That is 14.
So 14, you shoot the arrow out and you see the orb just scoot off to the side and you miss.
It's unfortunate.
Don't like that.
And my turn.
Okay, next up we have Ro.
So since I don't have a whole lot of other options, I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at disadvantage, I guess.
Well, you
Okay.
can run forward a little bit.
But even if I run forward a little bit, they'll still be.
They'll
far
still be a
out.
little bit out of range, yes. Like I said though, they will make it within your range on their turn if
You
you
can
want to hold
hold.
your action.
That's true. You could, move forward and then hold.
Yeah, so I'll move forward and then hold my action. So holding my crossbow action.
Okay. All right. So next up, Halceris.
All right. I will see. Let's see. One quick moment. Yeah. Okay. It worked okay last time. So I will grab my holy symbol again, pull in some energy. Are they within about 120 feet of me?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Perfect. I shall fire another guiding bolt.
Okay. Which one?
I will attack. Let us see.
So I would say the one that's in the corner is probably a little too out of your range.
No problem.
So
I will attack the top one. The
okay, the one on the right.
topmost. The one on the right.
Okay.
All right. Attack roll with my spell. Here it goes. Oh, that's probably not it. That's a 12.
Yep. No. So you shoot another streak of guiding bolt out, and you just see it go wide.
Oy. All right. I might have gotten a little cocky with my first one. I admit this. And yep, I step back a little bit, and that's my turn.
Okay. So now they all move in, and so these two are actually going to be right where they are on the map. So Ro, you do get your attack.
Yawn.
At which one? Because they're all within range now.
They're all within range, so
Yep.
I'll stick to top right. I seem to have luck.
Okay.
Well, that luck held. That's a 25 to hit,
That's gonna miss.
Nice.
and that is 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Oh, that's with the magical. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
My heart
Okay.
sank a little bit when you said that's gonna miss. I was like, oh,
Yeah, Ro completely ignored the fact that I said that.
okay.
Oh, I didn't even hear you. I was too excited. What?
Yeah.
So yeah, no. So you see the bolt streak out, strikes right into it, and you see it kind of start to sputter a little bit more now. All right, next up. Oh wait, no, it's still their turn.
Oh, their turn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's still their turn. So these ones as well. As they flare up, they each launch another bolt. First one we'll do. The one on the left is launching at Tavern. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah. All right. That hits. Yeah. Give me
Okay.
a
Oh boy. Okay, so as this orb streaks towards you, you see it sputter in all the different colors, and it strikes you. You just feel intense cold hit your body as you take 6 points of cold damage. How you holding up?
I got my eye on you. I'm all right.
Okay, you're all right. But as that happens, you see the energy from your chest jump off and streak towards steel.
That's fun.
Excuse
That's
me,
good.
what?
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Oh, Boise.
Okay.
Excuse me,
I use my reaction. I'm going to absorb elements.
Okay. So let me see. Okay, yes, so as it strikes you, how much do you absorb from absorb elements?
I just get resistance to whatever the triggering damage type is.
Okay, so as it strikes you, you would normally have taken 6 points of acid damage.
Ooh.
As you absorb that, and you take 3 points of acid damage.
Okay.
As that happens, though, that energy recoalesces and shoots out towards Echo.
Oh my goodness. It's a bank shot.
I have never had Chaos Bolt do this before. Not this
Amazing.
much.
Hit the whole party.
And that is going to be a 7 to hit. As Echo just kind of jumps away as this streak just goes right by you. However, the second one is attacking Halceris. The one in the middle there.
All right.
With the same thing, another bolt comes shooting out from that one. And that is going to be an 11 to hit.
Does not hit me.
All right. And then the one on the right is going to take a shot at Ro.
Of course, of course.
And that is also going to be an 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, you sure?
I'm almost positive, but whenever you ask me questions like that, I second guess myself.
Okay. So that is their turn. Yep. So next up we have Steel. And that'll be followed by Echo.
Okay. Let's see. Trying to see if I can get within melee range of any of them.
They look like they may be kind of far.
Their placement on the map now is accurate, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my action, and hit one if it comes within range of me.
Okay.
Within my melee range.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Echo.
I'm going to, since Steel's kind of right in front of me, he can probably get the one that's on the right. I'm going to go towards the center one, which is in my range of 30 feet.
Okay, so well, keep in mind that's a group of bushes and stuff right there.
Ah, crap! Never mind.
So that'll be difficult terrain.
No.
Rage trim the bushes.
All right, I'll just go for the right one then,
Okay.
and I'll go in front of it, and I'm just gonna swing with my double-bladed scimitar.
Okay.
Swinging in the rain.
Swinging in the rain. Okay. An 18.
An 18 is gonna hit it.
Lucky. And a 7 damage.
7 damage. How do you want to do it?
So, since I can't whack with my scimitar anymore, it's not how we use it. I'm just gonna from underneath, I'm gonna plunge up and then swing down so it crashes to the ground.
So as you do that, it bursts in front of you, and you feel a little bit of tingling of cold and hot and almost stinging a little bit as it just the energy just kind of goes over you.
Cool.
Okay. Next up, we have Tavern.
All right, I'm gonna just keep on doing what I'm doing.
And then Ro, you're up next.
The one on the left, I'm just gonna shoot it with the bow.
Okay.
A 20.
20 is gonna hit it.
Okay, so let's get my 2d8s. Through that is 11.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, as you see the arrow just kind of fly right through it.
I gotta get me some better arrows. And I'll back up a little bit. So right here. And my turn there.
Okay. All right, Ro, you were up.
Alrighty. I mean, I'm gonna do exactly the same thing that I have been doing thus far. I'm gonna shoot it. But first, I think I'm gonna move a tad closer. So 5, 10, 5:30. I'm gonna move like hereabouts, and I'm gonna shoot the lower one.
Okay.
So that is going to be
And how Saris, you're up next.
17 to hit.
A 17's gonna hit it.
Great. And holy, 12 damage. 12 damage. 12 damage.
So, and you're using the magical crossbow. Yeah.
Yep.
So go ahead and describe that one for us.
Love it. So she's gonna kind of like take a step, aim, fire, and the bolt of light is just gonna like pierce it through, and there's gonna be like a moment, and it's just gonna.
Okay, perfect. All right. Then there was one. Halceris, you are up.
Yeah, there's not much I can do this round, so I will move. I will move up to about here with a dash action and bonus action. Not much I see, so that will be my turn. I run. Can I do a quick another check, just looking around and see if I see anything?
Yeah. Give me a perception at disadvantage.
No problem. Do that. 14.
14. You do not see any other of these around at this time, or anything else.
Okay. I yell to
right.
steal and echo. It looks like the last one. Take care of it.
Okay, first we're gonna see
On
if
it.
it gets its ability back.
No, thank you.
Yeah, let it get a hit in.
And it flies right up in between Steel and
Hit it.
Echo. So you got your reaction to go ahead and swing at it.
That's hold on. Double checking. Uh, 20.
A 20 is gonna hit. Yes.
Okay.
This is with your
and
mace, right?
It's with my mace, but it is infused with acid damage from the magical attack that it made against me. So first
Right.
the damage, 8 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and 4 points of acid damage, plus my 0 strength bonus.
Okay. So
That's what it
as you swing your mace, you're expecting to hit something solid, but your mace just goes straight through it. But you do feel the surge of the energy from releasing the absorb elements into it. And it starts sputtering a little bit more. And it all of a sudden you see a streak of energy come lashing out at you, Steel,
Okay.
from it. And you just see this jet of fire just sweep out and swings right by your head and completely misses you. As I roll my 5th natural one of the night.
Woohoo!
Please feel free to use those dice again next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like these.
Okay, next up is Steel.
It's my turn now?
Yes, so that was your reaction because you held your action. So now it's your turn.
Okay, let's see.
And that'll be followed by Echo.
That didn't seem to work very well using my mace, so we're going to try using Frostbite. It must make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
The con of a spell.
Yeah, no. So
Okay. It takes 6 points of cold damage.
Okay. Alrighty.
And it is covered in little icy flecks all the way up.
Yep. Which kind of, as it's sputtering more, they kind of just flake right off, but yeah. It did not resist that.
Still standing.
It's still standing. It's still floating though. It's still floating.
Cantrip Dad's keeping it up.
Yeah.
All right, Echo.
All right. Shit. And I'm gonna try and go for it with my double-bladed scimitar again.
Okay.
Come on. Okay. A 19.
And 19 is gonna hit.
And a 5 damage.
Go ahead and
Yes.
close this out for us.
Okay. So same action. I'm gonna kind of like swing it above my head and just like bat it. And while I do, I'm just gonna scream, "I'm not weak!" Just like it's in Steel's ear range, but yeah, and I just like swing it across.
Okay. So, yeah, as you swing through it, again, it just bursts into the air.
And I feel all that tingling stuff.
Yep, you feel some of the, and you even catch it a little bit too, Steel. You catch a little bit of like heat and cold and like the static electricity from lightning.
But it doesn't do anything to us?
No, you're just kind of feeling like the energy kind of going away.
My kobold, or not kobold, my
What?
hobgoblin. No, my hobgoblin mane is just kind of like.
Yeah. Okay, so you have survived this encounter.
This time.
So we did go a little bit over tonight, but I think that's okay. I think this is actually going to be a good place for us to go ahead and call it, though, for the evening. As our adventures came across a very interesting group of opponents here. So before we go ahead and call and take off for the evening, we do have a few quick reminders for everybody, and we are also going to go ahead and rate a friend here in a little bit as well.
So don't forget to subscribe to the Games Tavern YouTube channel right now. It's free. You don't miss, and that way you don't miss any of the action, and you have access to additional content. Your likes and positive comments on the videos give us a boost and help future Tavern Raiders find out about our shows.
Oh, is that me? Yeah. it is.
Yeah.
All right, guys, don't forget to go visit overheadgames.com and check out the Avatar Maker tools.
Be sure to check out the Velkin Weave now on Tuesdays. Tomorrow, legendary Dungeon Master Eric Mangi will, and our friends, take on the task over with dealing with threats from the goddess Bathsheba. So, very exciting. Be sure to check them out.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think they got a great story going on over there. I can't wait to watch it myself. But it's been great having y'all here tonight. Thanks you to all the cast for all the fun role playing and bearing with me while I had my electricity issues. But again, y'all have a good evening, and we will see you next week here at Dirty Deeds.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
One.